In the sleepy town of Mildville, everyone woke up one morning to find everything, and I mean everything, turned into cheese, houses, cars, people, even Otto's dog Sparky. Now normally, this would be a dream come true for a kid who loves cheese as much as Otto. But there was a problem. Otto was lactose intolerant. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish this was all just a big dream because right now my stomach feels like a ticking time bomb, he said. Just then, a giant block of cheddar fell from the sky and landed with a thud on the roof of his house. It was shaped exactly like a cat. Was this some kind of weird cat-shaped cheese monster? Otto wondered, peeking out from behind a wheel of Swiss cheese the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Suddenly, the cat-shaped cheese morphed and transformed into a familiar figure. It was Sparky, but instead of being a dog, he was now a solid block of cheddar with tiny mouse ears sticking out of the top. "Holy cow," said Otto, "you're a talking cheese now." "Help me, Otto," pleaded Sparky in a squeaky voice. "We need to get to the top of Cheeseman Mountain before we melt." "But why?" asked Otto. "Because the temperature's rising and everything's gonna melt," explained Sparky. "The only way to stop it is to use your cheddar weather machine to bring everything back to normal before it's too late." Just then, another gigantic wheel of cheese rolled past them, nearly squashing Otto. It was Old Man Jenkins from next door. He was now a giant ball of mozzarella. "Save us, Otto," he cried. "We're all melting." Otto and Sparky raced through the streets of Mildville, which had somehow turned into a giant fondue. They dodged flying cheese and escaped a Gouda tornado before finally reaching the safety of Otto's garage. "I'm sorry I doubted you, Sparky," said Otto. "But how do I turn everything back to normal?" Just then, the garage door rumbled open and a giant block of cheese the size of a house rolled inside. It was Mrs. Claus. "You have to hurry," she said in a strained voice. "Santa and I are getting remarried today, and without your help, the whole world might end up as cheese." "Don't worry, Mrs. Claus," said Otto. "Leave it to me." Otto got into his machine just as a wave of Gouda nearly knocked him over. He reached for the controls, but they were in a different language. "Great," he said. "Now I have to translate this into space puns to make it work." Otto quickly figured out that the controls were in fact a set of extremely stale space puns. The machine sputtered to life and shot up into the sky. With Otto at the controls, he dodged asteroids and spaceships, desperately trying to find the right combination of puns to reverse the cheeseification process. Finally, he found it. He pressed a button. "Let's be friends." Immediately, raindrops began to fall. At first they were small, but quickly grew into massive blocks of brie. Soon the entire sky was filled with a thick, creamy fog. Otto had saved the day. But as the brie began to cover everything in sight, he realized he had made one terrible mistake. He hadn't counted on the one pun that was so cheesy it would reverse the universe. The one pun that would bring everything back to normal. He looked down at the control panel and laughed. "Oh man, I totally forgot about this one. Say cheese! Thanks for coming along with us on this adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night, little one."